What is going on, everybody? Tech Enthusiast here, and in this video I've got two new products from GameSir. That is the Nova Lite, which is a multi-platform controller. This is probably catered more towards the PC, and I'll explain later. And then we've got the regular Nova, which again is a multi-platform controller, but this one is designed more towards the Nintendo Switch. Anyway, let's just take a look at the Nova Lite first. Now, in terms of the packaging, it is very basic, as you can see. Now, if we take a look on the side here, so in terms of connectivity, we've got Bluetooth, 2.4 gigahertz and wired connection. And there's also a button combination to swap the button layouts, Hall effect sticks, turbo function. And again, this is designed for the PC. So let me put that to the side and grab the regular Nova, so a much premium look. Now if we go to the sides, again connectivity is the same as well as the button combination. Now this one does have HD rumble for the Nintendo Switch, turbo function, and this is again designed mainly for the Switch, but you can also get it to work for the PC as well. So as you can see, it is definitely more on the premium side. And again, I'll go into more details in a bit. So let's unbox the Nova Lite. The only thing in the box is the controller, no instruction manuals, but the controller is in this protective case, which is a very nice touch from GameSir. I'm not sure if anyone else has done this before. Anyway, let's open that up. Put that to the side and take a look at the hinge here. Hopefully it doesn't snap off. And here is the included wireless dongle, which is USB-A, and there is a button on the side as well. So this is the only controller out of the two that has this dongle included. So here is the controller itself. So the color I've got is very dark blue. And let's take a look at the back. So we've got this rubber texture here for some good grips. And on the back, it would have been nice to show the button combinations to, pair with, for example, Android, Nintendo Switch or PC, but it's not there. It's a missed opportunity. All right, now in terms of the D-pad, it is a decent size. And we've got the offset analog sticks, and this is the height. And on the top, we've got the select, screenshot and start buttons, as well as the home button. And then we've got the M button here. And the face button, this is the Windows or the Xbox layout. So let's just listen to how it sounds. And then the L1 and R1 buttons. And then the analog triggers. So this is the only controller that has the analog triggers, and there's the USB-C connection. So let's just put that to the side. Now moving to the regular Nova. So once again, we do have the protective case, which is very nice. And then we've got a box inside. So let's just take a quick look. So this does have the USB-A to USB-C charging cable, the socials card and the instruction manual. So let's just put that to the side and open this up. So I've gone with the classic NES style, and I think this is the better color that is available. And just quickly, you can see there is no wireless dongle included with this one, and I believe you can buy this separately. Now going back, obviously the layout is somewhat similar to the Nova Lite, but there are some subtle differences. So firstly, this is not a physical home button. This has been relocated here now as the home button. Then we've got the plus and minus buttons, as this is for the Nintendo Switch. And obviously we've got the Nintendo face button layout here. And then we've got some LED indicators here. I believe it shows you which mode you're in, for example, Switch, Android or PC. And then we've got RGB rings around the analog sticks as well. and then the ZL and ZR, they're not analog, they are digital, because there are no Switch games that have analog support. Then on the on the back, we've got these rubber textures, and then the macro button here, which you can program. So for example, if I wanted the ZR to be here, I can just program that easily. So yeah, this is the regular Nova controller, and let's just put that next to the Nova Lite and see if there's any difference in the button presses. So I'll just move my mic closely here. I think there is a slight difference, but nothing major anyway. So now I'm going to show you how to map the macro buttons on the back. So I am already connected to my Switch, as you can see. So let's just move the Switch to the center. So this is the ZR button. As you can see, it does the spin attack. And if I press the back button here, it doesn't do anything at the moment. So we're going to hold the M button and the back button together at the same time, and it will flash white. Then press your desired button, so that's the ZR for me. Now as you can see, if I press the back button now, it will mimic the button that I pressed to map, which was the ZR. Now to remove that, we're going to press the M button and the back button together at the same time until it flashes. Then press the back button that was assigned, and it will remove it, as you can see. So both with the Nova Lite and the regular Nova, you can change the button style between Nintendo and the Xbox layout by pressing the M button and A button together. And as you can see here, the A button is not going to do anything and the B button is jump. So if we want to change that back, we're going to hold the A button and the M button together. And as you can see, the orientation has changed again. It's as simple as that. So the regular Nova has HD rumble just like the Switch, and the strength, it depends on the intensity during the game. And I'm just going to use a mushroom here, and as you can see, the controller is not moving, but I can feel it. Now we're on to the Nova Lite. So I'm just going to drive over the grass and the vibration intensifies. And as soon as I use the mushroom, the controller vibration just goes mad, as you can see here. So another feature of the regular Nova is that it has built-in gyro support. So if you happen to be playing games like Zelda or some of the other games that support gyro and you're playing docked mode, then this is something you should bear in mind. So now I've got the controller connected to my PC with the dongle, and this is the gamepad tester, and you can see all of the buttons working right down to the analog triggers. And I'm also just going to quickly test the circularity of the analog sticks, and you can see the average error is only 2.8%, which is a lot lower than the 8-bit DOE Pro 2 controller. So here I'm using Dolphin emulator on my PC with Luigi's Mansion. So I just want to test the analog triggers. So what I'm going to do is press the right analog trigger lightly to see how that works, and then gradually press that a bit harder so you can see the strength increases. Then I'll lightly let go of it again, and as you can see, it will decrease as well. So this will also work on other PC games that support analog triggers, namely racing games. So now I'm just going to test the D-pad for special moves. So here you can see I can pull off the dragon punches, fireball and the super without any problems, but there was a few occasions when I couldn't, but in general it is quite good. So just to summarize, the Nova Lite has the Xbox button layout, it has Hall effect sticks, analog triggers, a 600 mAh battery, regular rumble, a 2.4 GHz dongle for your Windows machine, and the price is $27.99 directly from GameSir. As for the regular Nova, it has the Nintendo button layout, Hall effect sticks, but digital triggers, double the battery life at 1200 mAh, programmable macro buttons, HD rumble, gyro and RGB lights, and the price is $37.99 from GameSir. So that's the end of the video. As for which controller to buy, if you're buying for your kids or want cheap controllers, then the Nova Lite is the one to go for. If you want a little more features and a larger battery, then the regular Nova is the one to go for. You can also use both of these controllers on Android. Now if you have found this video useful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, and I will catch up with you in the next video.